Official Zombies content is gone for 26 months, and I couldn't be more excited. Whilst Treyarch are baking us the future of Call of Duty Zombies with enough time in the oven, here we have a plethora of custom Zombies map creators filled with so much talent ready to bridge the gap with all new original content for PC Zombies fans. And it is my great pleasure to have received exclusive early looks into what lies ahead for the future of custom Zombies. And thankfully, these creators are letting me share it with you guys. So let's get started. A gorgeous cinematic experience coming from Boris here, a Division 9 bunker set in Okinawa during World War II. It's a blend of inspiration from Shinonuma, Zetsubo, Shang, and other maps like Apocalypse from the Cold War multiplayer. This is a much more ambitious project than previously attempted by this map creator and picks up where their last map, Adlerstock, left off. It's going to feature a variety of fan-favorite weapons from both the Black Ops and World War II eras, from your Stens and your MP40s all the way up to the RPK. Players are treated to an astounding level of detail alongside gorgeous vistas, and as you can imagine, a map of this caliber also comes with a main Easter egg alongside several side Easter eggs to boot. What's really cool though is that in development, Easter eggs are not designed to actually intrude on the basic survival gameplay. So in other words, if you're an old school Zombies fan who kind of likes the maps from World at War to Black Ops 1, you're catered for, as well as the newer fans who like a main quest. But what's unique about this map is the wonder weapon. Boris refuses to reveal it until we play it, but it is inspired by Japanese mythology, and whilst it might look familiar, it's never been quite done like this. Now, release window could not be specified, but Okinawa is definitely a map to keep your eyes peeled for. We've seen Minecraft Zombies maps before, but never quite like this. Southhaven by Sphinx is the ultimate Minecraft Call of Duty Zombies experience, so much so that it dances on the line between a Minecraft mod for COD Zombies and a COD Zombies mod for Minecraft. Unique elements include tag systems, breakable blocks, custom weapon variants, and the weapon drop system from Cold War, but the weapons are presented in a way that's just like as they would be dropped in Minecraft. There's Minecraft AI and zombie variants, a gorgeous presentation and visual style with a perfect blend between Call of Duty's signature mechanics and a Minecraft experience. The Pack-a-Punch is replaced with an enchanted book. You have a Juggernog machine that's all pixely and cute, and it is just a complete all-out super ambitious experience. Probably gonna be one of the biggest maps on the workshop in terms of scale, with a fully explorable area with tons of game modes like loot mode, gun game, beacon harvest, zone control. It's a full city to explore and have fun in. Not only that, but players are treated to a full main Easter egg with a whole heap of side Easter eggs. The solo Easter egg and the co-op Easter egg are actually different as well, with some similarities, and the end boss fight is a freaking Ender Dragon. And there's even more surprises along the way. The predicted release date for this incredible experience is around December of this year, and with how popular the previous Minecraft zombie maps that have hit the workshop are, this is just a whole new level, and I'm confident it's going to be one of the most popular maps to hit the workshop, period. And for the fans, Sphinx is also releasing a huge public asset pack full of all of the things that has been made for this Minecraft experience, so that other people can go ahead and make their own. Clinic of Hell is a remaster of one of the best World at War custom Zombies maps of all time, Clinic of Evil. It's a commission project paid for by Foxy Bizzle and executed by Zila, the same person who made the Town Reimagined that is one of the most popular maps on the COD Zombies workshop. While sharing the same layout and setting, there are actually a lot of differentiating factors from the World at War counterpart. Zila wanted to do a reimagination, and that means bringing some fresh new ideas to the table. The main Easter egg has been scripted from scratch, and the map is now set in the Ether storyline. Working alongside Mikey Ray with scripting, there are plenty of new features in this map. But the map creator's personal favorite new feature is the main wonder weapon. And whilst it might resemble a blundergat, it is definitely not a blundergat, their words, and Zila is excited to see people's reactions to how it works. What makes this project unique to others though is the time and effort get it to AAA quality in terms of environment art, lighting, sound, and gameplay. Immersion is the core focus of maps like this, and even though it's a custom map, Zila has stated that they're trying their hardest to make it feel as official as possible. And whilst release windows with any kind of big project is very hard to pinpoint, Zila predicts that by the end of this year or Q1 of 2023, we can expect to get our hands on Clinic of Hell. This map is going to bring back fans from World at War, as well as giving the new fans a treat of what zombies is really all about. And you never know, maybe Zila's also trying to appease the fans of Modern Warfare with another project he's working on. Operation Vacate transports players to a remote island found off of the coast of Germany, playing home to a secret bunker filled with long-lost scientific experiments. Developed by Madgaz, it's set in the same timeline as Operation Laucha and taking place 40 years after Operation Harborage. Players will uncover a backstory that Madgaz has crafted with close resemblance to what we were familiar with back in the olden days of the original Call of Duty Zombies storyline. As you'd expect from this creator, the map boasts incredible detail and a lot of new features that we haven't seen before in custom zombies. Fans of Easter eggs will be spoiled with a main quest that is both long and complicated and will draw elements from the past, especially from Call of Duty Cold War. There'll be many side Easter eggs as well, and when asking Madgaz for his personal favorite feature of this creation, he goes on to mention that the starting steps for the main quest is really enjoyable. He even made himself a character in this map, and you can tell that this is Madgaz's best effort to really bring something fresh to the table with a high focus on main quests and Easter egg progression. To top it all off, there is a completely custom brand new wonder weapon that has never been seen before, period, and has 4 devastating variants. Subtly referencing his previous creations, this is undoubtedly one of Madgaz's best maps yet, with a ton of iconic Cold War influences that made that game stand out, and whilst the time frame is still unknown, this is definitely one of the maps to be most looking forward to. But what if now we had a map that paid homage to the real OGs? This one is a pleasure to share. A quick entry into this list coming from a creator going by the name of Sean. We love Sean because what they are doing is bringing Call of the Dead to Black Ops 3. In their own word, think of it more like a Chronicles tribute to Call of the Dead as opposed to something like Tag der Toten. This is something that will keep it faithful to the original but while still keeping it fresh for the old school players. Most of the main quests will be identical to the original from Black Ops 1, and this faithful remaster looks absolutely gorgeous. What makes it slightly different other than the upgraded visuals though is the environmental storytelling. As you know from the intro to the original Call of the Dead, it tells the story of a film shoot directed by George Romero that went wrong, and that backstory has been integrated into the map itself, with stage lights knocked over, various film cameras set up in different areas, small dressing rooms and other elements that really sells the idea that it was a production that went to hell. There is no planned release date, but I'm sure a lot of people watching this video are very happy to see it in this list. Now's a good time to mention also that if you'd like to support any of the creators featuring their projects in this video, all of the information can be found in the description. But we've just seen a hint at a faithful reimagine of a fan favorite map, but what if now we take on a reimagination of 2 maps that are so unlikely to be paired together, but they have been. Let's take a look. Buried meets Alpha Omega. Honestly, a sentence you don't expect anyone to say. But that's exactly what Westland by Planet effectively is. I mean, I imagine it as kind of like if you put Alpha Omega and Buried into one of them AI blend tools and it created this. The layout is predominantly all new. It's not like there are actual parts of Alpha Omega and Buried dragged into one place. I mean, the spawn room resembles Buried, and you might have actually seen me stream this map on my YouTube channel with early access. But effectively, this map takes the core aesthetics and gameplay styles of those respective maps by having the left side be a deep underground buried-like town and the right upper side being a scientific base closely resembling the underground section of Alpha Omega. The map's going to feature a Cold War-like main quest with 2 different boss fights which can be chosen by you, the player. This natural duality of the map features narrow spaces found in the facility side, whilst the western side has more verticality and open areas for training. Having 2 completely different stylistic approaches in one map is really what makes this one unique. And it also features a custom wonder weapon, custom trap, and is designed fundamentally to be a very interesting map with every corner that you turn. The predicted release date for Westland is actually this month of September 2022. So if this map looks appealing to you, you can look forward to playing it very, very soon indeed. Shadows of the Dead is a large Shadows of Evil inspired map that takes place in an alternate dimension. It has aspects from Mob of the Dead, it has aspects from Vanguard, but don't worry, we're talking about weapons, not any of the bad mechanics, and of course many aspects from Shadows of Evil. It is honestly, quite frankly, Shadows of Evil 2. And yes, this is the map that you saw me play on this channel a year ago that people are still asking about. It is a gorgeous map with so many impressive features. I mean, it's even got a fully functional functional Apothecan's sword from Shadows, as well as a lot of parallels to the core setup of the map. Just like Shadows, you'll need to blow up crates, you'll need to get artifacts, commit sacrifices to gain gate worms to open the Pack-a-Punch area. It is a very similar design to Shadows, and that honestly is a good thing, because this being custom zombies, it can be expanded upon, like an upgrade to the visuals, having elemental Margwas, new weapons, and a new approach to the main map layout. And in terms of attention to detail, it really does just make this feel like the true sequel to an already iconic zombies experience. There will be a medium-length Easter egg, potentially a custom wonder weapon, and will hopefully be released by the end of this year. The creator, non-specific, who also made the iconic map Der Bunker, is hard at work getting this map finished to go out to the public. Right now, the Easter egg is the thing that is the primary focus for development. But now that I've mentioned Der Bunker, one of the mapper's previous creations, it might be worth me mentioning another map by this creator that's upcoming and hasn't even been revealed yet. Let's take a look. Firebase X is a compact map that basically is the direct sequel to Der Bunker. Now, if you remember Der Bunker, it was effectively a bite-sized tribute to D Machine from Cold War. And as you can imagine, this new creation is a bite-sized tribute to Firebase Z. It will contain another thrilling, short and sweet Easter egg for players, and features rich, highly detailed natural environments. Contrary to the Shadows of the Dead map mentioned previously, these kinds of maps are designed to be short, sweet, fast-paced survival zombies experiences that you can just kick back to and not stress about having a long to-do list for. This map is super early in development, so there's not too much to share on it, but as you can see from the gameplay, it does genuinely look stunning. These custom map creators are getting so damn good at making these environments and developing these experiences. I just can't be happier to be a part of this community. But moving on now, I feel like it's time to drop what is, in my opinion, one of the most ambitious, exciting maps for me in this entire list. This one has been in development for over 5 years. Get ready. Paradise Blues is the definitive Fallout New Vegas Call of Duty Zombies map. It genuinely astounds me how far Bongo, the creator, has gone to make this as epic, as ambitious, as unique as possible. It takes place in the Strip, which is an area from Fallout New Vegas, and players familiar with it will recognize several locations throughout the map that have been completely transformed to provide a brand new experience for both Fallout and COD Zombies fans. That is their description, and I just get chills. Whilst the main focus of this map for players is primarily surrounding survival, there is a main boss and various Easter egg quests that are currently being planned and executed into development. There are so many weapons from Fallout. This isn't a Call of Duty Zombies map that just has weapons from COD Zombies and environments from Fallout. Just looking at Bongo's Twitter, which I've linked in the description, you can see all sorts of Fallout weaponry that have been completely redesigned and recreated into Call of Duty. Top to bottom, this map is completely custom, right down to even the zombie types that players will encounter. With this development footage on screen, it gives a little hint as to some of the things that have been worked on behind closed doors. A lot of it is still being tested from a gameplay standpoint and are subject to change. But all of these things that I'm mentioning aren't even necessarily the most unique aspect of it. According to the map creator, the biggest unique feature is the emphasis on player choice. The creator goes on to say that they want to break the dull, traditional approach to zombies maps and instead put a lot of effort into a map design which gives players the opportunity to traverse the map in a lot of different ways every single time they play. This focus is also extended to the way players will turn on the power and obtain weapons and other items, with more details surrounding these gameplay mechanics coming at a later date. Now, due to Black Ops 3 engine limitations and just the sheer caliber of this map in general, a release window is still very hard to pinpoint, but rest assured that Bongo, the map creator, has been hard at work constantly and daily to try and get this project up to the highest possible standard standard ready for release. This is a map with just unbelievable attention to detail with environments, and what's so astounding to me about all of it is just how much has been redesigned and handcrafted top to bottom by the creator themselves. And I honestly just cannot wait to see the full release of what will be, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty custom zombies map ever made. But we're still not done. There's still more bangers coming, so let's keep going and jump into another map that I think people are going to be so damn happy to see. Let's dive in. Yes, this is what it looks like. This is what Blood of the Dead should have been. This project is being led by the Bibber Boy, with Holofire being the one doing the scripting. What they're doing together is effectively fixing the flaws of Blood of the Dead and adding new content and never before seen areas. The main Easter egg will closely resemble Blood of the Dead, but whilst fixing and improving a lot of the Easter egg steps. Like many of the other maps in this list, this experience boasts phenomenal detail. And it has been a while that a lot of people have requested Black Ops 4 experiences come back to Black Ops 3 with the more familiar perk system that everyone used to love. This is designed to honor that with some new features and surprises along the way. Now, whilst we wait for the full release of this experience, you can actually already play the Spawn Room compact rendition to give a taste of what the map will be like. That's actually available to download on the Steam Workshop right now, and I'll link it below. Now, the map still has a lot of work before being finalized, but the team are aiming to release it on April 16th of 2023, which happens to also be the same date in the year that Mob of the Dead was released in Black Ops 2. I mean, of course, that was intentional, but as with any project that's still quite early in development, there is that chance that it gets delayed, but nonetheless, this is absolutely one of those experiences to get excited for, and a zombies map that is for the fans. But now, why don't we hop from one reimagining of a fan favorite map to another? A highly requested project coming in next. This is Tranzit Reimagined by Verco. In their own words, it's an original yet faithful take on the story of Transit, where the Victus crew teleport to the site from underneath the lab in Blood of the Dead. But this is actually set in a time before the rockets hit Earth, more specifically hours before the events of Moon. Verco aims to convey more of the story through the main Easter egg, which is designed to fit perfectly into the Treyarch Ether storyline. What makes this rendition of Transit unique, though, is the expansion of each point of interest. Each area has been expanded to include their own bunkers, which will contain various unique features that are yet to be implemented. Due to its sheer scale, much like Blood of the Damned, there is no ETA yet, but this is a map that a huge chunk of the community is excited for, and for good reason. And for those who literally cannot wait for the public release, you can always head over to Verco's Patreon to beta test the survival maps. Onto another map that is hugely ambitious and has had a lot of time in development. This is Le Mont-Saint-Michel, developed by I.C.A Pon alongside Flip the Bit on scripting and Trey J. Anderson on the original soundtrack. Yes, you heard that right. According to the creators, this map is a love letter to World at War and Black Ops era maps, and is set on a near 1-to-1 scale of the Mont-Saint-Michel Abbey in Normandy, France. The development process has had a core focus on rich atmosphere, depicting horror and wonder through original artwork, music, and characters that convey the central themes of the story. It's designed to be one of the biggest and most beautiful zombies maps ever, paying tribute to the systems introduced by Blundell through the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 era of zombies. There will be an optional main Easter egg that offers some pretty damn cool rewards, all cased in an experience that will be fully voiced, including several side characters from the main crew's past. Thankfully though, if you're a survivalist, doing only the first 2 or 3 steps will grant you access to the wonder weapon of the map. And yes, the wonder weapons are custom. In terms of other custom features, we have an original soundtrack, of course original artwork, 4 fully voiced characters, a World at War Black Ops 1 aesthetic, and like I said, it's near a 1-to-1 scale of Mont-Saint-Michel Abbey. It's insanely ambitious and so cool to see. The development team's personal favorite features of this project includes verticality akin to Die Rise's design, but more fluid and allows the players to take advantage of creative training and camping strategies, alongside what has been dubbed Shadow Breach rounds, which turn the gameplay loop on its head and will force players to learn new strategies as you take on various archetypes of shadow mongrels, encouraging you to work with your friends towards a special end round reward. The scripter then also mentions that there is a 2.0 perk system in which players can upgrade their perks through active gameplay. And believe me, there are so many more features that are best shown when the map is actually played. In terms of a release window, they're aiming for Halloween between October 31st and November 15th. This is bound to be one of the coolest maps on the workshop, workshop, and even though this year has been quiet for releases, it's safe to say, and you can tell from this video, just how many awesome maps are just on the horizon. Onto a map that caught my eye when I saw images of it posted on Twitter. This is Shoothaus, developed by Chicken Hat Man. It's set in the same time as Origins, a few miles away from excavation site 64, with the layout being identical to Modern Warfare 2019's MP map, Shoothaus. This is a compact survival experience that is chock full of really cool features and an astounding, beautiful level of detail and general aesthetic. There is a main quest, definitely more on the difficult side according to the map creator, and there are plenty of side quests in the map tied to the map's gameplay systems. Currently the pride and joy of the map though is the Vault Gewehr, which is a fully custom wonder weapon for the map with all new unique functionality. Now, one thing that I think is going to be a huge hit for this experience is actually the Pack-a-Punch system. Reason being that if you remember back in Call of Duty World War II, a lot of the weapons had very unique abilities when they were Pack-a-Punch, and that spirit is being dragged when Pack-a-Punching your average weapons in this Shoothaus experience. Rather than assume every SMG and every assault rifle is just going to have a clip upgrade and some damage boosts, a lot of the weapons featured in this map, whether they're average or unique, are going to have some nice abilities when upgraded, which will rejuvenate that spark that you used to get back in World at War and Black Ops 1, when you used to like finding out how a gun would change after being Pack-a-Punched. Naturally, with all of these projects, release windows are hard to predict, but Chicken Hat Man hopes to get this map out by Christmas, before the end of the year. This is a map that I personally believe is going to be a favorite among people who just like to jump in and have a good time. On to a very quick surprise submission from Boris, who was also responsible for Okinawa that you saw at the start of the video. C.I.A Asylum is a complete reimagining of Vacate with a new aesthetic, which takes inspiration from the room in Kino that resembled Vacate but in a Black Ops 1 style. It's going to draw key inspirations from the Black Ops 1 and Cold War campaigns. It's going to be as fleshed out as Okinawa with fully remastered Black Ops 1 weapons, and is packaged as an experience that focuses primarily on attention to detail. Not only this, but Boris also shared that they'll be touching up and remaking the previous maps that they have uploaded publicly to the workshop already. And maybe they have another surprise. Just keep your eyes peeled. Coming from the same creator as the epic map dubbed Internment, which if you know about it was based on the prison from The Walking Dead, this release is another Walking Dead inspired map with a refreshing take on a factory setting and favors a familiar Kino style map layout. There is a short main Easter egg as well as some side Easter eggs to help give players a little more to do, whilst the primary focus and gameplay style of the map is suited to the casual player. Another map that's straight up for the people who like to jump in and have a good time from the get-go, but definitely appeases more so to the people who will understand the plethora of Walking Dead references scattered around it. The map features Cold War style mantling to allow some verticality and improved gameplay experience. And whilst it is designed to appease Walking Dead fans, those who aren't familiar with the series can still enjoy a custom mini-boss, custom power-ups, and a custom wonder weapon derived from the firebow from Der Eisendrache. There is no release date for this map, but hopefully by the end of the year you can get your hands on the Sanctuary developed by Broads. And with that, over 20 minutes of exclusive map reveals, we have reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please genuinely leave a like, subscribe if you're new, because this in my opinion is my best video yet, and I'd really appreciate the positivity to thrive through it. But I have also got to thank these incredible, amazing creators who have made these experiences for us to enjoy in the future. And I want to personally thank them for collaborating with me on this video by answering my questions and either granting me access to play and record the map myself or by sending in their own footage. It has been a blast and an honor to make this video, and I hope you guys are also thrilled for what's over the horizon for zombies. Treyarch might be in the shadows for a while, but these guys are ready to bridge that gap. I've been Kunjora, this is the home of custom zombies, and I hope to catch you in my next videos and live streams. Thank you so much, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.